Hey y'all, it's Bennett, and it's time for another unboxing video. Yep, we have ourselves some packages that I acquired from some eBay and Mercari purchases, and I want to show you what I got. And frankly, right now I don't remember what I got, so it'll be a surprise to all of us. So, okay, well, the first thing I got right here is a Mercari purchase. And because of the way they do their requirements, you know, in order to actually get paid, you have to like check the package and let the person know that it arrived successfully and so forth, and then they let the seller get paid. So anyway, you have to respond quickly. Anyway, long story short, we already opened this one, so I'll just show you what's inside. And it is original Xbox games for the original Xbox on the original Xbox Entertainment Console System. So first we have Monster Garage only on Xbox. And this is a complete package here, including a nice little packaging. I really appreciate the bubble wrap on the inside, keeps the disc from flopping around, and they even put a little thank you sticker. That was nice. Anyway, Monster Garage is about people souping up cars and putting big old tailpipes and fins and whatever big cup holders and stuff that go into making cars go faster and be louder and cooler looking. So that's what you do in Monster Garage, I'm sure. Honestly, I've never watched the show, don't really care about it. It was just part of the little package here, and so I didn't have it already, might as well pick it up. Number 2 is Van Helsing, not only on Xbox, but, you know, whatever. This is, of course, based on the early 2000s movie with the huge Ackman in it, and there he is on the cover. And, of course, he plays a vampire hunter, monster hunter kind of guy. The movie was just exactly one of those 2000s bad CGI monster action movies that was, you know, okay. That was all. Kind of in the same realm as like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and some of those kind of things. Anyway, but whatevs, it was, again, part of the package. It was something I didn't have for the Xbox, and, you know, I'm kind of putting together a nice collection of movie-based games and stuff like that, so add Van Helsing to the list. And you'll even note that it's complete all the way to the point of having the ticket to go see Van Helsing the movie at a local movie theater near you. Which, I wish I'd had that ticket when I went to go see the movie, because I actually bought a ticket for it back in 2001 or whatever, and saw it myself, and again, it was okay. But now I have a ticket so that if it ever comes to the theater again, I'm all set. And finally, the main reason for wanting to get this bundle, and I think I paid like $24 or something like that for the 3 games together, was Kakuto Chojin. Yeah, Kakuto Chojin. Back Alley Brutal. And this is another only for Xbox. And yeah, so it is a fighting game, I guess. Maybe a beat 'em up. Yeah, kind of a fighting game, I guess. It says next generation fighter, no canned reactions, experience every jab, kick, and hit in real time. So that's very important to have your jabs and kicks and hits in real time. And it's complete, and you know, it's not like this is a rare game by any means, but it is not one you see everywhere, and it's one I've been kind of wanting to put in my collection, so it looks like it could be fun punching things on the original Xbox with Kakuto Chojin. Here we go. Only on the Xbox. So yeah, that was a good Mercari pickup, and fortunately I used credits I had earned from selling other games and stuff on there, so I got those for, free. Moving on to the next package. It's this right here. Do not bend. I recommend not bending this. So let's see what we have. This was an eBay purchase. What could it be? I'm going to open it up and hope I don't mess it up with my box cutter / package opener. I'm a little worried about damaging this. I really should be doing this more carefully. But, YOLO, I guess. Okay. Now we have made a hole. Maybe I can get at it this way. I think I know what this is. I'm pretty pleased to pick this up. Alright, it is contained in another package. But I like the way they package this. They have a nice cushy bubble mailer, and then this, they have cardboard pieces to keep this item safe and snug inside. Will not get all bent and folded and stuff. And it's a little business card. ETO Treasures, thanking me for supporting their small business. Check them out on eBay. And now we got tape. Do not cut, pull tabs. Do not cut, pull tabs, other side. I'm confused, but okay. I guess we're gonna pull the tabs. Here we go. There we go. I guess we don't want to cut these. This is very well packaged, if a little overkill, but you know what? I appreciate it. And then finally, we'll just open it up right there. And we have, the manual for Sega Genesis game Dinosaurs for Hire. And this is a game that I got in a bundle a ways back. I think it was in a bundle. And it's a, relatively uncommon Genesis game, and it didn't have the manual for it, so I found it on eBay. And it was a pretty good price, and so I said, gimme. Yep. Dinosaurs for Hire. Tom Mason's Dinosaurs for Hire. Earth 2055. You and 5 others are ex-mutants, reclaimed humans brought back from genetic disaster. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's an ad for ex-mutants. Okay, that's a different thing. Yep. Dinosaurs with machine guns. Like big giant guns there. Can't go wrong with that. If the dinosaurs had had guns, they would not have gone extinct. You heard it here first, folks. Hot take there. Alright, next we have another eBay purchase. Do I know what this one is? Nope. We're gonna willy-nilly cut away at the tape. And we have some paper, some more paper, and some more paper. Okay, these are definitely squished up. I knew they were going to be, even from the listing and stuff. But yeah, they're squished up, but that's okay. They'll work in box protectors, and when I get the little foam piece in them and stuff, they'll do all right. But yeah, so we have some boxes for NES games, and I got them at a good cheap price If I could remember what that was, I would tell you. But we have Major League Baseball. Again, squished up, but I have extra foam pieces and stuff to help keep that shape. In this particular one, I have a loose cart of it, so this will be, I'll fill it right up with a cartridge. Then it won't look all squishy. But yeah, Major League Baseball, the original MLB on the Nintendo. And then we had Blades of Steel. Do I have a loose? I don't think I have a loose card of this. So at some point I'll get a copy of Blades of Steel and put it in this here box, which, other than being kind of unfolded, is in okay shape, I mean, for my purposes. And again, will go nicely in a game protector box thing. And I do have the manual for this. That's what I'm pretty sure I have. So yeah, Blades of Steel, the classic hockey game where they, you know, put a lot of emphasis on the fighting and stuff. As you can see right there, it's basically a fighting game with some hockey elements. And then we have Infiltrator, which has the manual. I already have a complete in-box copy of Infiltrator, arguably the greatest game ever. Because you get to play the role of Captain Johnny Jimbo Baby McGibbets, the Infiltrator, ace helicopter pilot, ballistic expert, rock star, motorcycle racer, and all-around good guy. So, Infiltrator, obviously the greatest game of all time. So now I already have a box complete copy, and now I'll just have to come up with another cart for it, and I'll be able to sell this off and, you know, pay for a little bit of what I spent on this purchase. And in fact, maybe I'll just have multiple copies of Infiltrator because it's that mind-blowing of a game. Alright, next we have Gauntlet. This box is really squished up and taped, unfortunately, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, these are not exactly going to be, you know, collector quality, I guess, but whatevs. Wow, that's a cool manual. It's like longer than you would expect. I think I already have this. If I were to point the camera up there, I think we would find that I already have it in the box. I can't see where it might be. Anyway, might already have this, in which case, just like Infiltrator, I'll get another copy of the cart and put it all together and sell it back into the world, complete for somebody else. Then we have Sky Shark. I think I have a loose copy of this. And if I don't have a loose copy of this, I see this everywhere. Hey, look, it has the manual. I see this everywhere for, you know, about as cheap as you can get for NES games. So, oh no, this little tab is about to come apart. You know, all this cardboard from 40 years ago or whatever, it's hard to keep in good shape. You can do better than squashing them like this, but still. Anyway, I'll put them in box protectors, and yes, even Sky Shark will get the box protector and shelf treatment, just like games like Super Mario 3, which it'll probably sit more or less right next to. And finally, the pièce de résistance, the mightiest gem in the bunch, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. On the original Nintendo, the infamous Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde does have the manual. I don't have a copy of the cart, but I will get one and I will box up this game and put it on the shelf. So anybody that watched Angry Video Game Nerd knows all about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and his loathing of this game. And I've played it on emulator, and yeah, it's that bad.
This is no town like in a Zelda game. These people don't want to talk to you. Oh no, they simply want you dead. For what reason, I cannot imagine. Your only weapon is a cane, but it does nothing. When I first played this, I thought I was doing something wrong. I mean, there's got to be some explanation, right? But no, there is none. The cane has no purpose whatsoever. Why would you put a weapon in a game that you can't even use?
But couldn't pass up the opportunity to get a box and manual for it for cheap, even though they're, you know, the box is in kind of rough shape. Yep. And so I'll get the cart sometime, and I'll be ready to go. I'll be ready to play Dr. Jekyll with his little tiny cane that doesn't do anything, or his alter ego, Mr. Hyde, with his deadly psycho wave. Yep, I was really excited to get Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for the low price of whatever it was I got all these for. Yep, good pickup there. Now I have some more loose cart games to look for to put in those boxes. All right, last package. Here it is. This is a big old box of stuff. Now we're getting somewhere. And this we have newspaper. Ooh, newspapers on each individual item. That's fancy. All right, so we'll just start from the top. This sounds like it has a game in it. And it's for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and it's Top Gear. Brought to you by the fine folks at Kimco, and may or may not be related to the Top Gear TV show, but it is a racing game about being the top gear in your class and competing with all the other top gears. And there's no points for second best. And yeah, Top Gear racing on the Super Nintendo. These boxes hopefully will be in better shape than the NES boxes I just got. I have the cart, have the box, don't have a manual, and I don't have the little insert, but I have a bunch of aftermarket insert things that do the job for what they're supposed to do, which is pretty much just holding the box in shape. So, Top Gear. Let's see what else we got. Battle Clash. This one is a Super Scope game. I don't currently have a Super Scope. Used to. Got it when they came out. And don't know where it is. I may have sold it along the way. I don't know. But Battle Clash, now I'll have to get a Super Scope, and I'll be able to battle these clashes. This one feels like it's complete, more or less. Yep, here we go. Has the game in the box. Even has the plastic, so that's fun. And it has the manual. Yep. So my understanding, Battle Clash is about shooting robots. I think the only game I had for the Super Scope was in fact the Super Scope 6 cartridge that came with it, or was kind of the showcase for it. I guess it came with it. And so I never played anything else that used a Super Scope, like I think the Terminator 2 arcade game for the Super Nintendo used Super Scope. I should have gotten that back in the day. That would have been fun. Probably. But anyway, so I guess it's no surprise that I didn't get a bunch of games for the Super Scope, because there probably weren't all that many. But maybe I missed out on a gem with Battle Clash. I'll find out. Next is Simulation City. This is a player's choice million seller. And it is... Well, it has this, which I think may be an aftermarket one of these, maybe. I think so. And does not have a manual. But yeah, I think this is I don't think that's the original card holder, but whatever. Now, the interesting thing about SimCity is that I already have it. So I will be able to sell it back to defray some of the cost of Battle Clash and whatever else is in this here box. You know about SimCity. Great thing about SimCity for the Super Nintendo is that, like, you don't just kind of play as a random mayor and stuff. You have, like, Nintendo stuff going on. Like, instead of Godzilla, a fake Godzilla coming along, it's Bowser coming to wreck the place. And Mario's in it, I guess, and stuff. So, that's pretty cool. I remember reading about SimCity before the Super Nintendo ever came out. I read it in the Super NES, like, buyer's guide or whatever, and I was like, that looks pretty cool, even though it's all about city management. And you know what? I still never played it. But I have it now twice in my collection. Alright, now we have NBA Jam Tournament Edition. This one has all your favorite stars of the 90s NBA, like Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Patrick Ewing, Muggsy Bogues, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Dan Marley, Hakeem Olajuwon, all those guys. And, yep, NBA Jam action with even more jamming for you. So, I played the heck out of NBA Jam, the first one. Alright, no manual, just this box on cart. Yep, I got the first NBA Jam like the day it came out or on my birthday or something related to that. And I played the heck out of it because it was lots of fun. As I understand it, Tournament Edition is every bit as fun. And last year at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo in Atlanta, Georgia, I met the voice of NBA Jam, the Boom Shakalaka guy. He's heating up. He's on fire. That guy. So that was pretty cool. That was a brush with fame. Next we have Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo. This is not Tetris. It is just the cartridge and no holder, no manual. When's the last time you had a Tetris Attack? It says right here on the front. Not too long ago, I had a Tetris Attack. And I had to go to the doctor, and that's why I have this band-aid on my finger. Tetris. Yes, apparently this is related to Yoshi for some reason, and oh shoot, what is this game actually called? It's not Tetris at all. It is that other one. Anyway, Tetris Attack, Super Nintendo puzzle game. Cool beans. Ooh, here we go. Here's another bad boy right here. Sid Meier's A Civilization on the Super Nintendo. Another game I've not played on the Super Nintendo, but I already own a copy of it. I got it at a yard sale a couple of years ago, along with a lot of other great Super Nintendo games for a really, really good price. So, and also that's where I got my copy of Earthbound, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, Civilization. This game sells pretty well. It is relatively uncommon. I think close to $100 for a box copy. So, obviously the box here is a little squishy. hey, it has a cart holder and it has the game, so I'll be able to sell the whichever one is, keep whichever one is in better condition in my collection. I think it's going to be the one I already have, and sell this one to pay off a large chunk of what I pay for this whole lot. Try and get all of these things for free or as close to it as possible. Alright, and finally, I know this is going to be a real banger. It's Stanley Cup, NHL Stanley Cup hockey. There you go. Was this who even made this? Was this actually just a Nintendo made game? I'm not sure. But it does have all 26 NHL teams, including the expansion Florida Panthers and the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. So, yep, it's officially licensed product of the NHL, playable on your superior Nintendo Entertainment System. And yep, just the box and game holder. Yep. I don't remember what I paid for the whole bunch of stuff there, but I don't know. It was not a bad price whatsoever, and being able to sell off the things I already have to get several things, even if it's just, NHL, Stanley Cup, and Battle Clash, and Top Gear, getting, and, tournament, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Tetris Attack, all those things. Getting to keep those in the collection while pretty much paying nothing, that's the goal. So, I'm happy to add those to the shelf, and we will keep on the lookout for more deals and opportunities to get stuff for cheap. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye.